Hi guys, and welcome back to the Lazy Girls Kitchen. For those of you that are new, my name is Maggie and welcome. So it's finally summertime, grilling season is here. 4th of July is going to be here before we know it. Then it's my birthday. And the one thing I really love to do for 4th of July is have a barbecue. Now for me, hot dogs and hamburgers are obviously a must. Now today I'm going to share with you how to step up your just plain old hot dog and make a chili cheese dog. Your guests are gonna love it, you're gonna love it, and you're gonna just see how easy it is. So if you want to see how it comes together, keep on watching. So the first thing we're going to work on for our hot dog is obviously the chili, which is the chili cheese dog. So you're going to need some ground beef. I have about 80% lean, 20% fat. Some garlic cloves. Here I have some Worcestershire sauce, some chili powder, cumin. You're going to need onions, tomato sauce, olive oil, water, pepper, sugar, and some salt. So into my saucepan, I added about 2 tablespoons of olive oil, maybe a little bit more. I didn't really measure, I just kind of poured it in. To this, I'm going to go ahead and add my ground beef. And my oil is starting to get nice and hot, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to cook this until it's about 90% of the way cooked through, and then I'll meet you here to show you what to do next. So my ground beef is really 90% of the way cooked through. There's rarely any pink spots left, if any. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and add in my onions. And I'm going to let this cook until the onions start to cook down. But I'm also at this point going to add in some salt. And a little bit of pepper. Now I don't do a lot of pepper because I do put in quite a bit of chili powder. And well, I don't want to die when I eat this. So I do just a little bit, but you do what you like. If you like it spicy, by all means, add in more chili powder, add in more pepper. That is totally up to you. You are in charge of your own kitchen. So I'm going to cook this down and then I'll meet you here to show you exactly what. So my onions are getting nice and cooked down, and don't worry if they're not cooked all the way through because we're going to keep cooking this baby. So it's not like everything has to be done right now. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and add in my garlic. It smells fantastic. And I have the heat on about medium-high. And then I'm going to turn it down to a simmer later. But for right now, I want all this hot heat. And then I'm going to go ahead and add in my Worcestershire sauce, if that's how you say it. I've got no clue. Along with my cumin and my chili powder. And then what I love to do is add a small pinch of sugar. I know it sounds strange, but I swear to you, it makes such a huge difference. It really brings out that spiciness in your chili. Alright, I have this nice and incorporated. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour in my tomato sauce, along with about half a cup of water. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the heat down to a simmer, and I'm going to cover it partially. So basically a little bit off, you know what I mean? So you can still get a little bit of air in there. And I'm going to let this simmer until it reaches kind of the consistency that I like, which is pretty thick. I like my chili for my chili cheese dogs to be pretty thick. So I'm just going to let this cook. In the meantime, I'm going to go outside and grill my burgers, and I'll meet you here so we can assemble. Alright, so my hot dogs are ready. I actually ended up boiling them because, oops, you're a little crooked, because my grill wasn't working, of course. So my chili is nice and ready. Look at that, the thickness. It smells incredible. You guys don't even know. And to be honest with you, if I don't have hot dogs, I just eat this by itself in a bun. Perfect. So for my toppings, you're obviously going to need cheese. I like to use this is sharp cheddar. That's my favorite to use. And then I can't do a hot dog without raw onions. It's just not a hot dog for me. And then I do really love to put Dijon on my bun, not on the actual hot dog, if that makes sense. So let's get started. I'm going to take one and we're going to do this together. So onto my bun. Ooh, a little bit of an explosion. I put a little bit of, ooh, gosh, sorry. Put a little bit more than I thought, but that's okay. I put the mustard on the bottom. You can do this however you want. I just want to share my way with you. Put the hot dog on the mustard. Let me wipe my hand. Then, what I do, put as much or as little as you want. The chili. Look at the chili. You can see the onions, the garlic still in there. Some of the tomatoes like are still kind of chunky. Oh, perfection. Then I like to put the cheese right on top of the chili so it gets nice and melted. Should have had like taco holders for this, right guys? And then to top it off, some raw onions. You guys, look at this beauty. Look at this. Tell me this is not the best looking barbecue food you have ever set your eyeballs on. You can't. You just can't. I'm going to continue making these and then I'm going to go ahead and enjoy them. Make sure you give me a big thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.